I mean, this area is kind of the same as it was in the last game, just not completely identical, which is a little weird, because places don't usually, like, do terraforming on their own. Like, this section with the treasure chest right in front of this, face was there last time, but... Alright, well, anyway, I'm gonna stop bothering myself by thinking about how terrain has just magically slightly changed. Down here, this is the second floor, this is an ether, which is probably good because there's probably going to be a boss to fight down here somewhere, and, I kinda need MP for Idea. Actually, there's probably going to be an adventurer, and, I can rest at his cottage or whatever. That's 300 picks. Speaking of which, I have plenty of ethers, right? Because I know I picked up a lot of them off the ground. Yeah, okay, well... Ooh. That's not as good as I was remembering. Alright, I'll give 2 of them to Idea. And I guess if I run out of MP again, I'll just turn the random encounters off. Because, like, the ice moves, the fire moves are a big part of why I'm, surviving this area so far. Alright. Now... Okay, that's a convenient place to have one of those face things. Right in front of a treasure chest. Not like offset from it a little bit, it's just right in front of it. Down these stairs, and I think this is the bottom. And like the like right by the end before the thieves' den. Let's see. Ooh, come on. See a treasure chest. It's probably gonna be a little while before I can actually get to it. So it says the recommended level. And I'm trying to pay attention to this every time I come through here. It says the recommended level for this dungeon is 11 to 15, and I think I'm about level 12. Well, that could have gone better. I have no more healing items, by the way, so... I think I better turn off random encounters now, so minus 100%. Yes, I know that. I'll turn them back on later. That is a Harena something or other. I was just in my menu, but... Let's see. Harena what? I'm not going to try and pronounce that. That's going to drop my magic attack. Raise my physical defense a bit, though. Okay. I give that to Tiz. Because... it wasn't as useful on, I think, you as it was on Tiz. Now... That way does not go anywhere. This way is locked. Perfect. And there is no adventurer here this time, so I'm going to assume that there is no, boss fight or anything like that. Oh, hello. Tent events. Let's see, is this gonna show me anything interesting?
What is it, you? It's just... Professor DeRosa and the Jackal. I could swear that I've met them before. I just can't remember when or where. Are you sure? Both of them?
Maybe you ran into them when you were studying at our campus.
I don't know about that. Jackal was busy causing trouble here. And you graduated long before DeRosa joined the faculty. Right. It's just so strange. Men of such noble spirit should have made a strong impression on me, so why can't I recall them more clearly?
Noble spirit, eh?
Well, yes. The Jackal selflessly helps the people of the desert, protecting them from peril. While DeRosa devotes his life to seeking a new energy source that will bring lasting peace and prosperity.
I take it General did
what could be
not
more
play the
noble than
first
that?
Birdwood Felt game.
You're right, but they did seem a bit rough around the edges.
Yeah, and there's a good reason for that. Jackal may be head of desert security now, but back in the day he was the leader of a notorious bandit gang. He attacked innocent people who came to the oasis for water and stripped them of all their money.
What? A bandit leader? But he's barely older than me.
I know, right? But he lived on the streets and had to grow up fast.
What about the guy in red? What's his story?
He was even worse. He manipulated the hearts of women to bring down an entire country. I still can't believe that conniving old lech is trying to solve Lux and Dark's energy crisis.
Yeah, I know that people can change, but I have a hard time buying the new versions of those two.
Mais je suis impressionnée. You have such interesting friends. But I'm worried there's going to be trouble if they're both seeking the same relic.
Yeah, especially after what you just told us. It reminds me of the hooligans who used to lurk in the back alleys of Al Campus.
Yeah, those two definitely fit the bill.
Right. Just like the crooks I used to chase down in the back alleys of Eternia.
Did those hooligans in Al Campus ever hurt you?
Yes, but I always got them back. Or, well, Jan did.
Well, that's nice. The fox is gone, and this room is the same as it used to be. What can I examine here? Like behind this chair? It's a very large chair.
So this is the chair, right? There must be a button or switch or something.
Idia, are you sure it's smart to yank on it like that? It could be a trap.
What about this sword?
It moved.
Look! Steps! See? As soon as I saw it, I thought, I bet it's a sword!
Anyway, shall we go?
Okay, so there is like going to be a boss fight or something like that, whoever that was. It looked kind of like Shadow Tiz from Ouroboros fight from earlier Bravely Default games, but this is Harena Ruins, Forgotten something or other, Forgotten Halls. Okay. By the way, am I healed? Alright, for the time being, I think I can turn the encounters back on, right? Oops. Alright, well I set them to minus 50%, so they'll be on, but fewer of them. Balsam. Alright, that's for Dread, I think. And there are 5 treasure chests down here. Probably a couple of them are just the items of, like, sitting on the ground with sparkles. But still, 5 things that I can find. Here's one, 250 pigs. I must have a lot of money at this point, because I found a lot of just, like, caches of money on the floor and stuff. Path Forks, wonderful. Okay, so it looks like I took the dead end first. That's a star pendant. What does that do? I remember that from the first game, but I don't remember what it does. I'll look at it later. Nothing down here, right? No. And this is going to take us almost back to the beginning, except there's going to be this like little 2-foot earth drum. There's going to be this little 2-foot, this gap in the ground preventing me from crossing over. Oh well. And there's it looks like the end is right down. No, not this way, but that is a teleport stone, so I don't have to make the walk for like a half hour to get out of here. Looks like I'm almost at the end, as I was saying. Does this? Okay, this goes. Oh, there's an adventure down there too. I see that on the map. And the last treasure chest in this area has a phoenix down, which is nice because I used my last one in one of the earlier fights because Genyoja died, and I didn't want him to miss out on HP. Actually, a lot of people died because I had a couple of phoenix downs. Anyway, I am aware of that. Do I want to rest in cottage? Sure, why not? 100 pigs. That's not really that high of a price. Considering how much gold I found on the ground and how many like fights I've been having. Anyway, I think this is gonna be a fancy. It looks like it just got knocked out of the whatever this is, the pedestal.
So this is the Wellspring gem. If we put it back on the dais...
What do you know? So that's what happened.
Oh, the jackal.
I see. If we put the Wellspring gem back in its place on the dais, that should do it. It'll start producing water again, filling this chamber, then flowing through the underground channels.
Yes. The oases will grow green again, and the wells of Ansheim will be replenished.
Who's there?
We've seen so much of both of these two in the last couple of videos, but is this actually the first time that they're meeting face to face?
Energy. So it was worth it after all, to brave the desert sands and follow you to these ruins. Now, if you'd kindly hand over the gem.
Give you the gem?
Are you out of your mind, you red bozo? Don't you get it? The oases are dying. We gotta put the Wellspring gem back on its dais.
We need do no such thing. I believe I've already explained matters to the Grand Marshal's daughter and her friends, have I not?
No one's explained nothing to me. What the heck is going on?
I fear the details would be beyond your comprehension. Now, run along, won't you? After you give up the gem, of course.
Don't you get it? The people need water. And soon.
Very well then. How about this? Let's have the desert dwellers move. To Florum, for example. There's more than enough water there.
What? That's impossible!
Impossible? I think not, my friend. With somnial energy, everything is possible. Once we've harnessed it, people across the land will have access to riches and resources beyond anything imagined. You and your desert friends could live in the finest mansions in Florum, or anywhere you desire. It would be no exaggeration to say that all the problems of this nation would be solved in one fell swoop. Of course, there is the chance we might blow up an entire city. No risk, no reward, as they say.
Are you flippin' nuts? You're gonna gamble our water on something that dangerous? Why've we gotta suffer for your cockamamie scheme?
For the future of Luxembourg, and the future of all mankind.
What if someone were to make a weapon out of this energy? Something that could kill us all?
An astute question, from an astute pupil. Worry not, I have already considered that very point. To that end, I would share the knowledge with everyone in the entire world, that no nation would dare turn the power against another.
So basically, he's going to start the Cold War again.
Between neighbors or war between nations, they are much the same. The greatest harm is always done when one side is much stronger than the other. When the balance of power is preserved, however, no one dares make the first strike. Somnial energy, the energy of our dreams, will usher us into a new era of peace everlasting.
Where'd you come up with that baloney? Wait a minute. You're that yutz the chairman was talking about. Like heck if I'm gonna hand the gem over to some decrepit con artist. It stays here in the desert, where it belongs.
No, the Wellspring gem belongs to all humankind. I'll not see it wasted on sand-for-brains wretches clinging to a life they should have abandoned long ago.
Hey, you lot, don't just stand there. Tell this madman what the deal is. We came here to bring water back to the people who need it most, right? Come on, tell him!
Idia, as daughter of the Grand Marshal, I know you will not be swayed by crude emotion. You understand that I do what I do for the future of this world. Join me and we will silence the jackal.
Oh, you want a piece of me, old man?
Why, you insolent little...
What should we do?
We have to help the desert folk, right? We can't just let them die of thirst.
And yet, this red fellow has a point as well.
I know. He's trying to help people too. And what he's saying makes a lot of sense.
Not
My
all
master
of
once
it.
taught me something similar. He said, conflict is sooner halted by the sight of a bloody sword at your side.
Do we protect the desert oases and fight Red Mage DeRosa?
Or do we fight the bandit jackal in hopes of harnessing somnial energy?
Our choices are clear, but which is the right one?
Alright, so... should I, like, save the game before I talk to anybody here? Alright, so... I don't know... oh, come on! So if I talk to Jackal, am I gonna fight him, or am I going to join him? Because I'd rather not start the Cold War, I guess.
Freaking heck! You're just gonna abandon people in need? Leave them to their fate? Over my dead body. You try to take the gem from here, you're gonna be eating my steel!
Alright, so I have to defeat the Jackal. I will not receive the Red Mage asterisk. Alright, well, yeah. Oh, so I get to choose here. Yeah, I'd rather fight the Red Mage. Okay, so I've got to talk to the other guy. Are the asterisks in this game, like, mutually exclusive? Like, do you not get the Thief and the Red Mage at the same time?
What's this? You dare to stand in the way of progress?
Yeah, alright, well, we're going to not start the Cold War.